Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is a 4-player commander match, something you don't get to see very often anymore in Magic Online, since the new set, or the new format came out. In the old days it was really easy to get a multiplayer game, but it looks like a lot of the multiplayer players didn't migrate over with the rest of us. And I'm just going to keep this. So, my commander is Treva the Renewer. His commander, Tasigur the Golden Fang, is much newer. That. Oh, interesting. Rakdos, the Lord of Riots. Ah, and I see he's playing a Loro. I can sit in the commander zone and be a pain in everyone's ass all game. Because that's really what he is. Honestly, I've only ever seen him come into play once. And the only reason I kept this hand is because it had 3 land in hand, and I should be able to play Seagate Oracle. Otherwise I would have pitched it because of the lack of colored mana. But that's just one of the things the shuffler likes to do in this game. Either it doesn't give you enough land, or it gives you land without making... trying to think of how to say this correctly. It either doesn't give you enough land, in which case you need to mulligan, or it doesn't give you enough land with the colors you need, and then you have to mulligan. What is this? Oh, Hornet Nest. Scepter of Empires. Wonder if he's playing the full set. Go with the Oracle, even though I could have played the Forest and gone Harrow. Okay then. I was getting land whether I liked it or not. Well, this is looking kind of nasty. He's already got his commander out. And he's going after him. Creatures, and I don't have a 3-mana creature, so I just have to pass. But something I did miss on his turn was I missed him playing this. Which is a very, very good card. I don't know why it gives me a graveyard zone and then puts all the cards from my graveyard over here too. He didn't swing. Well, with Mr. Life Gain, that just means that he gets to, in the parlance of my old card shops, fingerfuck his deck. And at this rate, maybe this is the last 5? Okay. If it was keeping up like that, I was tempted to just take a nap and wait the 5 minutes that it was going to take him to decide to keep the top 5 where it was. Polluted bonds. And he's attacking me. I've got to take the hit. And let's roll the dice and see what happens. Which in this case isn't a whole lot. I mean, I do have a flyer now, so I could theoretically block him if he attacks me, but it's a 6/6 flying trample. It would just kill her and trample over to me. Excuse me. And at the moment, it doesn't look like I have too many options. Depending on what I draw next turn, I think I'm going to have to throw down the Ghostly Prison at the very least. I still can't block the Shadow Mage Infiltrator, which annoys the hell out of me. This isn't that difficult. You have 4 mana. Either you have something to play and will play it, or you don't. So this guy, he needs to start punching life gain in the face. You're aware, or maybe you're not aware, one of the rules of Commander is that your commander deals damage to an opponent in 2 ways. One, it straight up does damage like normal. The other way is it does commander damage. And if you take 21 total points of commander damage, your opponent wins. So, this guy here with the life gain, well, he's getting rid of Rakdos, but I'll finish what I was saying. Life gain, say he is at 387 life. It really doesn't matter, because any one of us could deal just 21 damage to him, and he'd be dead. something else that I've been doing that I think I might need to explain to you is I don't use player names when I refer to them in-game. Mainly as a courtesy to them, because I don't know if they want me to refer to them in my gameplay videos. This way, you know, if you guys focus on the decks like I do, you'll just think of them in the terms of what their deck is. Okay, what did he just play? Oh, Underworld Connections. Basically free cards for him since he's gaining life every turn. And Demonic Tutor. Yeah, I don't really have a choice to play this. This is incredibly limiting. Okay, you wouldn't have played Overgrown Tomb untapped if you didn't have something to play. Though it's a perfectly reasonable bluff, considering we start with 40 life instead of 20. So 4 damage really isn't that big of a deal. So whether Hornet Nest player actually has something to play or not, it sure makes it look to the rest of us like they do. Now, that could be, you know, something to kill a creature, or it could be like at the end of my turn they'll wait until then and play something to draw themselves a bunch of cards. Either way, none of us know for certain why did you attack with the iron? Why did you attack with the Iron Mirror? Was it specifically to give him a Hornet? Because that would be really nice of you. And actually, it's a tactically sound. Oh, you dirty son of a. I was gonna say that's a tactically sound choice, considering he's the biggest threat. But it was all just a ploy to draw a bunch more cards. Well, just one from the Hornet, but now you have to discard 5 cards. For your sake, I hope you drew a bunch of good stuff. Oh, it looks like it got difficult. Pitch the 3 lands, that's easy. Now you have to discard 2 cards that... Ooh, he got rid of a Hamlet-back Goliath. That is a very nasty card. And what is this? Cryptborn Horror. Another card that could be nasty. This is just straight up nasty. If he discarded those 2 cards, makes me kind of scared for what he kept. Okay. Have to play it. And 4, 5, 6. Beacon myself. Not only to double my life total, but it lets me shuffle my library because it's looking like I'm not gonna draw anything for a long time. Because I've drawn both of my legendary lands, my land kill, my Maze of Ith-ish. Interesting. It's a good land for him. Ah, equip the boots and now no more path. Well, he won't have another path since this is commander, but the 1 mana responses. Now there are ways around that, like wing shards, for example, makes them sacrifice an attacking creature. Control gain indestructible. That's a nice ability. Nice. He uses that on his stuff and not mine. Saves the ghostly prison. And another tutor. Most likely for something like Swords to Plowshares or Condemn would be vicious. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. We can go blue, white, 1, Wall of Denial. And I think I'm gonna pass. It costs 4, so I can't do that. But that's what I'm thinking of. I'll do that at the end of Life Gain's turn. Grave Troll. I actually remember playing against Dredge when it first came out. That card was really annoying. All of the Dredge cards were really annoying. Two more hits from Rakdos, and Life Gain is dead. Well, screw you too. Oh, fuck you. God, I hate Annihilator. It is easily the second most annoying, well, second most broken creature ability in the game after Infect. Very nice card to have. Nine mana to play Duplicant and Crypt Swap. Well, that's if he doesn't have an answer. Oh, fuck you. I don't know if he'll outright kill us, but I'm pretty sure he will. I'm pretty sure he'll kill the other two. That's why I responded with Mikoguro, to give them a chance to play something, if they can. Well, it'll mitigate a little bit. Now, I don't know if he drew the Terminate or whether he had it already, but I'd like to think that I made that possible. Ooh. Damn, I don't have the blue mana to play this. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of the Annihilator. And I really wish that the programmers of Magic Online would fix this little thing right here. He's exiled. Put him in the exile zone. Read imprint. It says you may exile target non-token creature. It is exiled. It can go away. Damnation. Nice. I'm curious. 5 token copies of Grey Merchant. He was already in play, so 6. Even if they all come into play at the same time as 6, sorry, I had to clear my throat there for a second. Even if they all came into play as 6, that would be 5 times 6 would be 30. It would have killed both of them. Put me at 25. But if they stacked, we would have all died. Because it would have been 6, 8... 10, 12, 14. I would have been alive by like 5 points, I think. But he would have had 6 Grey Merchants to attack with the next turn. say. For your upkeep, target opponent reveals the top 3 cards of his or her library. May put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest into his or her graveyard. You do the same with the top 3 cards of your library. If they're both put onto the field this way, those creatures fight each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I will go like this. Play voice. I'm gonna choose black. Or why didn't it just go? And then I'm just gonna pass. So, we'll call him Dredge, Rakdos, and Life Gain. Dredge has not been having a very good game. Though without Dredge, things wouldn't be so nice right now. Rakdos would have like a 30-30 giant by now or more. Oh shit. Karn liberated. Most likely he's gonna exile Loro or not. So 10. There's only 6 on the board. Malignus. Good lord. Highest life total among your opponents rounded up. Damage that be dealt by him can't be prevented. Good choices. Kokusho and Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Most likely the Sphinx. I don't know what's taking so long. And I don't know why it asks my permission like that. Other than it must be because of the reveal. He picked Kokusho? Oh, it's because it puts his card into play for him. So honestly, that's not very good for him. I thought they were freaking out because that's what Rakdos was going to get. But he still has the Malignus, which is disgusting. I don't really have a way to protect against it. I mean, I could... No, I can't even Corrupted Conscience him because I don't have the other blue. I might have to start holding back enough mana to use Mystifying Maze. And then there's Karn. Which I'm wondering... Still waiting on Rakdos to do his turn. Which, you know, honestly, I would say is a complicated choice at this moment. Because life gain is still a pain in the ass. But Dredge just made himself a huge target. And yes, I'm referring to a person whose screen name hints at being a girl, and their picture also hints at being a girl in the form of him, because I have no actual way of knowing whether any other player in the game is a him or a her. But I'm wondering... This thing is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, he throws out Rakdos again. What? Oh! The amount of life your opponent's lost this turn. So, Rakdos all of a sudden is, much more of a threat. And I really don't have any answers for it. Let's see, I could go 3 crib swap something, and then I wouldn't have enough mana for the maze, so it would just straight up piss him off and send the rest of it at me. And I don't know what I should do here. I'd have to draw something pretty outstanding to make a dent in this board right now. The only real good thing is that Rakdos has 1 card in his hand. And Rakdos is wondering how you kill a Loro. Well, it's really not that hard. I mean, you're running red and black, which means that you have ridiculous amounts of options available to you. I mean, granted, a lot of the black creature kill cards won't work on Oloro because he's black. But there are plenty of other options. You know, sacrificing creatures gets around that. There's some very specific black kill cards that allow you to kill black creatures. You have access to Damnation, which Dredge already used. You used Decree of Pain, which was another answer. There are plenty of ways to kill Oloro. It's just a matter of having the card. Who's he gonna go for? Whoa, he's taking Malignus. Interesting. Not what I would have picked. Personally, I would have gone for the Darksteel Colossus because it's indestructible, and this thing doesn't have trample. Interesting. Way to be a dick. Shuffle Rakdos into his library. You know what? Since it looks like I've auto-yielded already. Oop, Hit Girls, end of turn. Sorry. Well, at least I can do whatever I want now. Because it looks like I auto-yielded completely on the last round. Okay, comes up empty for him. Okay. And really it comes up empty for him because he can't pay the X. So, round 2, as he put it, is a draw. You're gonna want to hold something back to block him, in case Dredge decides to go for you. And I don't know why this won't keep up with what's going on. Maybe it's a programming glitch, which I wouldn't put past Magic the Gathering Online, because this system is full of bugs. It always has been and it always will be, just because of the pure volume of things that they have to program. Like, there was a game I was playing, I can't remember whether I recorded it or not, so I don't know if I've posted it or will post it, but there was a match where, oh, what was the Planeswalker? Somebody played a Planeswalker. I can't remember which one it was. Might have been a Jace. But it was a two-headed giant, and my partner had played a Hex Parasite, which says pay 1 Phyrexian black mana, so either pay 2 life or pay a black mana and X, and remove X counters from target permanent, and Hex Parasite gains +X/+0 until the end of turn. And he used it on the Planeswalker to kill it, but the ability didn't go off. Or, well, it resolved, but it didn't take any counters off of the Planeswalker. And speaking of ways to kill a Loro, that's just one bug. Can't remember what bug it was, but in the old version of Magic Online there was a bug that just it seemed like the bug that wouldn't die. You know, from week to week you could report it as being, oh, this isn't working right. And it's like, okay, we'll fix it. And then they fix it. And they honestly fix it, and then not so long afterwards it would be broken again. And then you'd have to report it again, they'd fix it, it would break again, and it was just a cycle of, why won't this thing stay fixed? But I haven't seen that in the new version. Oh man, this shuffler really hates me today. But I do have swords now, so I can one-shot something. And then I could group swap something else. That'd be that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is useless, so I just have to pass. But depending on what they decide to do against me, I do have some answers. And thankfully, both of them exile the creature. So, if I have to exile Darksteel Colossus, it won't come back. Mr. Indestructible, shuffle into the library bullshit. And then shuffle into the library bullshit, so... Oh! But you just put it back in his hand. Or was that all you needed? You're clearing the way so that you can punch him in the face. Which is respectable. I have no problems with this. I do have problems with the fact that Karn is currently sitting at 14 loyalty. O-ring would be really nice, so that I could get rid of that. I don't know that I doubt that he wants to do that on his turn, even though... Whoop, yep, that son of a bitch. And I got fucked. But it's a full restart of the game, so thankfully I could mulligan. There are other cards that I've encountered in the game where it's sort of a restart. Thankfully this isn't too bad. Extort, 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 extort. Seriously though, restarting the game is just gonna drag this out for so long. He's only got 7 minutes left. He's got 10. He's got 10. I've got 17 and a half. Partially because I'm quick at making my decisions and doing what I need to do, but also because I hardly ever had anything to do. But now we know what his deck is. We know what his deck is. I sort of have an idea of what his deck is. And, you know, my deck really doesn't have a type or anything like that, so it'd be kind of hard for them to pin down what I am, but, you know, it's definitely not control of any kind in blue. Okay, going after life gain straight out, not surprising. Though I'm surprised that he didn't attack with the other guy as well. I mean, none of us have anything to attack with, so why not go all out? And I don't have anything to play, so tap out and pass. Surprised you didn't do that sooner. I have to admit, I was not expecting him to pop Karn right then. I was expecting him to let it go another round so that he could keep Karn when he restarted the game. Still not attacking with him. Just had to make sure that it can attack. Well, that makes that decision easy. He's right. When it restarted the game, it must have bugged out. Excuse me. Again. Oh, you wanted to attack me for some reason. Interesting. Oh, fighting back. Oh, now I remember which bug it was. It was Yosai, the Morning Star. In the old version of Magic the Gathering Online, Yosai, the Morning Star, says when it dies, a target player skips their next untap step and then tap 5 permanents they control. The bug allowed you to pick anybody's permanents. So you'd pick a player, they would skip their untap step, and then you could just pick 5 permanents to tap. And they'd fix it, and it'd break, and fix it, and it'd break, and it just went on like that forever. So, and, you know, end to that story since my brain finally kicked out that answer. So, let's see. Grab a white, and I'll go with a green. Throw that out. Any cards in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop this. We'll go to 6. Pop one back for 7. Yeah, it's understandable. I think I'm the only one with a graveyard. Well, he has 1 card and I have 2, so. I've played with Bojuka Bog enough to know when you're playing it for the land. Supplement form. Oh, that card. Copy. Wow. That is actually quite nasty. But he's got a ready-fire way of making that happen. my turn I'll have 6. I'm gonna throw a Kika to convince them not to attack me with their 6/6 flying tramples. Unless, of course, they can get rid of her first. So, was that all in your plan there, Dredge? 'Cause I'm not seeing a whole lot of benefit on your side. Well, now. I think I'm gonna have to clone the Hamlet back. Why did you pick me? Though I'm starting to get the feeling that these guys don't really care anymore. Attacks return to your hand. So, play the land. Let's see. Attack the life gain. It's all about getting that bonus. If I can get that bonus. Okay. Cost of blue. Try and protect myself. Oh, that's right. I have 3 mana left. So it's starting to look like they don't like me so much. Please be a... Nope. I was hoping he had damnation or something. And it looks like he's in the same quandary that I am. You know, he had an advantage when he had this. Now we are pretty much even. At the moment, let's see, what is in his graveyard? Nothing, so his treasury thrall is useless. So at the moment, he's not a threat. So he is coming for me. Or is he? No? No! He's not coming for me at all. Seven. Need 2 more mana to cast this with Kicker. Master of Cruelties. Very nice defensive card. I've yet to see him be, be considered a threat enough to worry about with his big ability. Never seen anybody get taken 1 life over him. Cast for 2 life. Since he has a hand, that That is some pretty nasty stuff in your hand there. So, 2, 4, 6, staff. Tap for 1. Use this now. I'm not going to attack. Right now I'm trying to play to knock these two out through time. So, as soon as I feel confident enough, I've got 8, so I need one more untapped mana that isn't the... oh, what is that one? The Ancient Ziggurat. That one won't help me, but one more and I'll get to be able to cast Rite of Replication. Kicked. At the moment, though, the one that I want to do is Bloodgift Demon. Problem is I don't know if Rakdos is going to live that long based on time. He is burning a lot of time right now. All of it is going at life gain. Looks like for just that reason to draw more cards. But he is just burning so much time. I mean, he's dead in this match. He can't win. Reveal that you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. Too late. I don't even know if Warstorm Surge is going to resolve. Three, two, one, dead. So, at the moment, it's looking like I need to punch life gain in the face really hard. Good Lord. Thankfully, I can shut him down in an instant. The only problem I have is whether he has a way to get rid of my moat. So, at the current time, he only has 6, well, let's see, 6, 7, 8, so he could attack with 4, I could block with 4. Oh man. So really at the moment it's all down to life gain and me. Which, unless he can do something this turn, I'm pretty much got him. Because I can go Shield of the Oversoul on Treva. And, no, 8 and 6 is 14. So no, I can't kill him. God, this is just ridiculous. But in the Hamletback Giant race, I do have the biggest because he was out the whole time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he could attack with 3 against me. Or he could finish off Dredge right now, which I don't know that he is gonna bother. Yeah, you gotta pay 2 mana for every single one of them. And again. But that's not to say that I won't play a creature to trigger all this, because I am going to draw 2 cards. So, let's see, 8, 14, so I need 5, because I can ping him with the staff. So I need a total of 5. And he conceded. So I'll just go into the attack. Whoop, and he conceded. Well, there you go. I won the match. It took a really, really, really long time. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. But if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next video.